What's going on, everybody? This is ODC, that's me, and I'm back with another action figure review. This is my review of the DC Comics, DC Collectibles Designer Series Greg Capullo action figure of Talon. This is actually Talon Assassin. Most people are just calling him Talon, but that's not actually the name for it. If you read the Talon comic, that's actually Calvin Rose is Talon. This is a Talon assassin that works for the Court of Owls. So, just because it says Talon over here doesn't mean that's absolutely correct. But he still is a Talon assassin. You can army build the hell out of these guys. I would definitely recommend you do that. But as far as his packaging goes, obviously we got choking hazard here. Don't eat your action figures. I don't recommend you do that. 2 thumbs down. It says, say, DC Collectibles at the bottom. And there it goes. It's got a different color on this. I believe Batman had a gray color, or black color, excuse me. It does look good. And on the side, you got nice side artwork right here, showing one of the assassins. Says DC Comics Designer Series, Greg Capullo, blah, 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 blah. The other figures in the wave are Batman, Talon, Assassin, Nightwing, and the Riddler. Pretty decent wave. They all look very comic book accurate to what Capullo had them look. Very similar. And yeah, so there we go. It says Talon on the side right there, and that's it. So let's get them out of packaging and take a closer look at Talon Assassin. Okay, here and we have Talon out of packaging. He looks really cool. Couple issues though. With every figure there's an issue. But it's pretty cool as far as his accessories go. He does come with this nice Talon mask, and if I was a customizer, I'm like, hey man, thanks a lot. Now I don't have to sculpt a lot of stuff. Just buy a ton of these Talon. Not only could you, it can work both ways for you, buying the Talon figure and army building them, but getting these masks saves you on a lot of sculpting. You can just glue this to a face, and have yourself a nice Court of Owls easily made instead of having to sculpt a lot, using a lot of sculpting. Sorry, excuse me. I was like lost my train of thought there. Yeah, a couple of issues with this dude. I don't know what's going on, but the loose ankle syndrome is not cool. He is really loose in his left ankle, not so much in his right, a little loose in his right going maybe forward, but he's super loose in his left ankle. It sucks. And he's got nothing to really lean back on because he doesn't have a cape like Batman does. He only has one holster for his knife, and he comes with 2 knives. Not really sure what the thought process is. Thought process was there. He should have 2, but oh well. These daggers, these throwing daggers here, are also removable. I'm not going to remove them because they're a pain in the rear end. I took one out and it took me forever to get it back in. So they are removable though. You can take them out. He's got one knife here that you can remove and play with at your leisure. I got the other one in his hand there. Sorry, right there. I know the white background doesn't really help this very too much. His swords do come out. They're a little on the skinny side, but still pretty nice. And they just plug right in to the sheath. So they both come out. And they look good. So, pretty cool. The sculpting on this guy is very well done. And, yeah, he looks pretty cool. This is the thing I have a problem with. Not only the one sheath for the knife, but what is this shit about? What the fudge? Packer. What the fudge? Seriously. What? And then I do this. What? How does this make? What the truck? This makes no sense. Oh, the legs don't start falling off. I swear to God. That and the loose ankle, I would say, are the weird things about this. Let me check Batman real quick, see if he does the same thing. No, he doesn't. He does separate. Separate for Batman. not so much for Talon. So, yeah, both his legs move when I push his legs up. That's really freaking weird. It's so weird. It's just me? I don't know. That's weird. So, as far as his articulation goes, since I already started there, he has no head articulation at all. So, if that's a deal breaker for you, then don't get the figure, I guess. I don't know what to tell you. His arms go up about that far, and they go down. But, I mean, not having a head articulation, I'm going to go back to this for a second, I think makes sense. There's no really need for him to have head articulation if it's just a sculpted kind of hood he's wearing. But it looks really good, though. They did a really good job. Anyway, back to the arm articulation. Goes up about that far, goes down, can do a... Oh, my God. This guy is so stiff. Oh my god. There, I'll just do this arm. It can do a full 360. Rotated at your own risk, I guess. Bicep swivel, single bend at the elbow. He's got a glove rotation like Batman. He also has a wrist rotation. It is there. There it goes. And a wrist hinge, similar to Batman. He does have an ab crunch, which goes forward, and not really so much back. Waist swivel. T-joint hips, which go out. That one doesn't. Oh my god. That goes out. Then forward and back. Upper thigh swivel. Double jointed knees. No, he does have a boot. Ooh, that's a really good, nice job on this boot swivel. How they hit it. It almost looks like they didn't even have it for a second. But it is there. So, really good job on that. He does have a ankle swivel. I wish they would have taken away the ankle swivel and just given us a hinge here or a pivot, because having the boot swivel maybe would have stopped this ankle from being so loose. You can fix it with a little bit of hot glue or just glue in general, but you know, the figure shouldn't come this loose. A brand new figure should not be this loose in the ankle. I'm sorry, just unacceptable to me, because I fucking hate loose joints. Excuse my French, but I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. But yeah, so I mean, overall, he's pretty decently done. Here, I will get up close and personal here. Here, his goggles and stuff. He's even got a nice little owl. Look at that. That is just fan-freaking-tastic. All the little knives. They really went above and beyond with the detail on this guy. All the lines going throughout the body. On his gauntlet, he's got this nice owl gesture. Kind of like a shield for his gauntlet. The knuckle dusters right there. And he's got little other, like, throwing daggers here. And knuckle dusters right there. He's pretty much, for the most part, black. His knee pads got a nice brown outline to them. He's got some dents on his knee pads here, showing that he's been in a battle or two. He does have treads on the bottom of his feet, and he has one peg hole. I think Batman had, yeah, just one also. But for the most part, he's pretty nice. They did a good job with the utility belt. Just wish there was another, maybe a back portion where you could have put another holster right here since you left it open. Could have put a holster right there for the other knife or something. That would have been pretty cool. But for the most part, except for the loose ankle that I'm going to have to fix, because that'll just bother the hell out of me. It'll knock all my other figures down. I don't know what this is about. Oops, I just bumped the camera, sorry. I'm not sure what the balls that's about. I'm trying to wipe it off. It's okay, it's just dust. Alright, must have been some sort of dust. Somebody was dusting the figures and forgot to dust that part. But, okay, so that was just dust, not a big deal there. Still, I think it's a really nice figure. You could definitely army build this guy. And if you want to do a Court of Owls, just get some Movie Masters figures and maybe glue this on some faces. You could do that. I mean, if you want to do something cheap and easy, you could totally pull that off. But for the most part, let's do a little size comparison here. Here's Batman and Talon. I might get Nightwing since this wave hasn't gone bad on me yet, except for the loose joints and the ankles. But overall, I really like these figures. Here they are next to New 52 Batman. There we go. Just scale back. There's New 52 Batman. I didn't do the size comparison, excuse me. But they're in scale perfectly with each other. There's Batman too. I'll do that. They are in pretty good scale. So there you go. This Batman's a little bit taller. Not too bad. But I have seen people do the head swap here. I think if you do the head swap here, you got to swap out the... There goes Talon. You got to swap out the capes too. I prefer... I don't really care. Either cape is good for me, but overall, this is a nice wave to get, I think. Like I said, Army Builder and a nice new Batman with a little bit better articulation than the New 52 ones. Overall, I like them. 2 thumbs up here. Definitely going to recommend them. Like I said, don't have any problems with the articulation so far. So, comes with a lot of accessories, guys. I think it's worth it. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you. I've been rambling for quite some time now. Sorry. 11, almost 12 minutes. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you for watching, as always. I enjoy doing these reviews for you guys. And let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I will see you guys on the flip side.